that was a good nap. Yeah, it was a good nap. But I think it's time to put on some perfume, specifically Mia's perfume. So Mia is a character from the Divine Bride series, and we're gonna put on her perfume today. So pretty much this perfume has notes of sweet orange, pine, musk, and lavender. So we're gonna put it on. It's like so nice. Yeah, very nice. So we're gonna bask in this smell today. And the reason why, you ask, is because we just got another perfume box, and Mia's perfume was the perfume of the box. But the issue is with this book series is that I've already read it. So you ask, what am I gonna do about that? Well, I'm gonna take you through the series. So we've got These Shadows Become Her, book 1. We've got a prequel called The Rose and Her Warrior. And then the third book at the moment is These Memories That Bind Her. So yeah, I've read all 3 books in this series, guys. So I wasn't sure what exactly I was going to do when this got announced. But let me take you through the books and tell you what I thought of them, what they're about, and what you can expect. So let's get into it. So first, let's go through These Shadows Become Her. So I'm gonna tell you with each book what I rated it, my brief review, and yeah. Okay, so I'm on my Goodreads at the moment, and I will link this down below if you want to follow me on there. So this was my review. Yeah, so I gave it 4 stars, and this is what I wrote. This took me a few chapters to get into, but once I did, it certainly pulled me through. When everything's light and feels alive, to suddenly having everything taken away from you, like our main female character Mia does, it can certainly be crushing. Mia gets lost in her grief and resorts to different substances to ease the pain, some that include all her male companions, which you will meet in this book. The question is, will Mia solve the case of who killed her sister? And that's not a spoiler because it's actually in the blurb if you've read it, so... will she end up settling with Idris? You must read this book by Demi Clorissa to find out. You won't regret reading it, I promise. So some of the tropes that it includes is who did this to you, forbidden love, mystery, slow burn, tell me how you like it, and some witch magic. Because, you know, we definitely like some witch magic around here. And then I'll read you out some favorite quotes that I put in my Goodreads review. And it did actually make me a bit reminiscent of Twilight. There were some moments in there that I was like, I see what you did there. So, Mia, I know what you are, Idris. I know what kind of monster you are, Idris. And what is that, Mia? What am I? Say it. Mia, you're the blood-sucking monster. Did I do a good Twilight impersonation? Did I do it? Did I do a good version of it? I don't know. Definitely don't get me acting anytime soon, that's for sure. Anyway, on to the next book. For the prequel, which, yes, you do read after the first book, otherwise you will get spoilers for it. So read this second, but before the third book, just so you have a little bit more understanding. So this is The Rose and Her Warrior. It's actually about Mia's parents, so, and how they met. So you'll see what happened with their life and whatnot. So I actually gave this a 4.5 star because I slightly enjoyed the plot line a little bit more than the first one, but I don't know if that's because it was just like the tension building. Like I felt like there was more tension in this one, so maybe that's why I'm a tension girly. Also Carrots the horse. Gotta love Carrots, gotta save Carrots, gotta make sure Carrots survives through thick and thin. So I said I absolutely ate this book up. I loved how we call her Fate. So sweet. Oh, yeah. That was his little nickname for her, just to call her Fate. Like, oh, Fate, what are you doing? Fate, I love you. Fate, come here. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was sweet. So, yeah, let's move on to the next one. So, lastly, we have These Memories That Bind Her. Essentially, this is a dark romantasy, and I actually read the arc for this one. So, I read it before it was out, so... And it just kind of gives me a little bit of a dopamine hit just to get an arc before it's out. So I love it. What I do. I actually I got my first arc from Netgalley If any of you have heard of Netgalley, I will also link that below so that you can apply for ARCs as well. And it's just kind of like a little bit of a rush knowing that a publisher and author trusts you to read their book before anyone else, which is kind of awesome. But anyway, we're getting off topic here. So pretty much this is like the blurb, a little bit of it. After ending the imposter that terrorized Elderdean's the main city, so just know that. Mia Ashmore is imprisoned in a forgotten manor deep in the Lundwood. Also, by the way, maybe just skip for the next minute or so if you don't want spoilers, because there isn't spoilers as such, but it's just kind of like, because most of this is just a blurb, but it does kind of give you the premise of what maybe happened in the book one, so it might be a roundabout of a spoiler. Maybe just skip like a couple of minutes down the track. But anyway, so I'm just going to continue. So Mia Ashmore is imprisoned in the forgotten manor deep in the Lundwood. She's shackled by prophecy that binds her to a luring vampire, Mortius Blackwood, who claims she alone must assassinate the Human King to save the crumbling land of Zeroth. When Idris watched the woman he loved disappear in a flurry of black feathers, he swore to do whatever it took to rescue her from his bloodthirsty father, even if it meant leading a treacherous rebellion. But in the heart of the cursed woods, beside sharp-tongued roguish wind never clove, something unexpected blooms in the gnarled roots, an unlikely bond. Torn between auras? I don't know. Cruel plans for Mia and Idris' desperate need to get her to safety. Both face the question, are they simply the pawns of his prophecy or its breakers? Now the tropes in this one is mine, found family, chosen one, dual POV, captor ex captee relationship, hate to unlikely alliance, outlander cross Dracula, feminine rage. This book is just pure feminine rage, just saying. A heartbreaking twist and meddling gods. There also might be a bit of boyfriend cross boyfriend. Whoop, did I say that out loud? So in this book, we see Mia grow and grow into herself and become a stronger person than she was in book one. She goes through more trauma, but this time around she knows how to face it. She stands up and helps others even though there are direct consequences to her actions. This book begins with Mia being caught in a tough situation and we get to see her work through it. She put her trust in the wrong people and those very people betrayed her, and Mia is angry. Lastly, this book is filled with tension, and more goddamn tension. Okay. So it turns out I like tension. But yeah, so back to the trauma bit. Can Demi like stop traumaing Mia? Like she has so much trauma. This girl is just filled with like, this happens and this happens and this happens. It's like if you're on Oprah's show. It's like, you get trauma, you get trauma, you get trauma. But plot twist, they're all Mia. She just gets trauma thrown at us. So, poor girl. But yeah, so that is the Divine Bride series. And yeah, we also got this awesome bookmark. So I'll definitely be using that when the next one comes out. Because that one left on a bit of a cliffhanger. And I don't like cliffhangers. But yeah, this is a pretty Mia bookmark. And it says Aura and Alchemy on the back. This one was by Allspice Archive. So they made it specifically for the box, which is so pretty. Danny, you didn't read a book, you're asking. Well, I have to read a book. It's a part of the series. So what I was thinking is that I could actually, because Demi has put out another thing since this book. It may not be her book, but she's a part of the book. So she did a little collective thing called These Yearning Hearts, filled with much yarn. How do you say that? I don't even know how you say that. Anyway, it's filled with much of that, and I'll upload a pretty picture here because I've only got the Kindle version. I don't even know if there is like a physical version or if it's just like, you know, an ebook kind of thing. She's got a short story in here which is super short, and I will just get it up. So it's a Forbidden Royal Romantasy anthology. So she did this with about 4 other authors. They all put in like a little story, like a forbidden kind of story as such. Demi's short story in this book is Long Live the Queen. So, about Long Live the Queen. When a tragedy is signed to forge peace between two kingdoms and the Princess Blythe is sent to become a queen to carve a new life in a nearby land, but life in Clairvaux leaves her wanting. Surrounded by strangers, her only comfort is the nature of the jester, who despite being commanded to entertain the king, is more inclined to make his queen laugh. On the final night of her wedding celebrations, the jester is the salve for the queen's wounded soul. When it becomes clear that the king will never change, a bloody plan is set in motion to forever reshape his kingdom, no matter the cost. When steel meets the crown, who will live to reign? That sounds good. I've never actually read the premise of it, so that was my first unedited view of it. So yeah, that sounds really good. So content warnings are explicit sexual content. Okay. Xenophobia. I will have to look up what that is. Misogyny and blood and gore. Okay, so I just searched up what xenophobia is, and it's like an irrational fear, dislike, or hatred of people from other countries or cultures, often manifesting as prejudice, discrimination, or violence. Okay, Demi. How do you think of that one? Oh my god, that's so weird. But I'm like keen for it kind of thing. So yeah, continue along and we will read this little short story, which is about 50 pages long or whatever. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so for this book, These Yearning Hearts, we need the right aesthetics, right? So I feel like we need a drink, like an adult drink. So we're gonna get my glass. We are gonna get some Coke, and we are gonna get, for the final ingredient, some Gentleman Jack, because I don't know, I feel like it's fitting, you know. We just need to fit the right aesthetic so that our reading experience is good. Okay guys, so we got the status, we got our drink, we got the candle lit. Time to start this short story now, shall we? Are we yarning out? So yeah, so I don't know if I said it already, but it's about 54 pages or so. It's super short, but we'll see how fast we can get through it, because I still reckon it's gonna take a couple of days. Alright, we'll see. So we got the right aesthetics, so let's start, shall we? Cheers. That candle smells nice too. It's a Mandalorian one, so may the 4th be with you, because today's May the 4th. So, for the first sentence, guys. Dance between the court jester and Blythe Senate always began with long, lingering looks and private curled smirks. I'm liking the sound of this. I'm going to highlight that one. Yeah, maybe definitely get your hands on a copy of this book. What? Okay. What twist? I mean, I guess it's only like 50 pages, but oh my god, what? Okay, she's queen. Copy. That makes the first line I read to you all out of the prologue. Yep. Okay. I just finished chapter 1. It's shaping out to be cool, like really cool premise. So I'll see where it ends up, and I will turn the camera off and we'll read a bit more, just because you guys don't need to see me sitting here like you know, a couple of hours just straight, just looking at a book. But I will update you when I get maybe midway, and we'll see how we go. So see you in a bit. Oh my god, guys, like, spoiled fruit, limp carrot. That's all I've got to say about this book. It's given like gold. Like, oh my god, okay, I'll just read out this quote. Hang on, let me find it. Where is it? I need to find it. Okay, here it is. Here it is. This is like the best part. The best quote in this short story so far. There may as well be, for I've been given spoilt fruit. Her tongue slid over her teeth. Then the words fell from her before she could stop them. Or is it me who has been given a limp carrot? Oh my god, yes. Yes. Okay, so I'm like just over halfway. So I said I might finish it tomorrow. I might be finishing it tonight. Because I need to see this girl get some stuff. I just can't with this. This is so good. Like, I just want to hype this up so much. Just please read it. Whew. Okay, so pretty much she's been put into this arranged marriage. She danced with the jester. That was a big issue, of course. She's been married off to this high self-esteemed king who thinks he's like God's gift to the world or something. But she wants to do shit. She wants to go out, be her own person and stuff. And she learned about the kingdom and stuff. And he doesn't give two flying shits about, you know, what she's done to try to be a good queen for this kingdom. But he's just like, oh, you're just a female. Just get back into the castle and just sit there and hype me up. Like, bro, that's not gonna happen. But yeah. So I also think she has a crush on the jester. Well, I don't think. I know. She has a crush on the jester. So that's a thing. But yeah, we're gonna do some stuff that I need to do, and then we're gonna continue reading because this is good. This is so good. We're gonna continue on with our reading journey, and yes, I've changed, but that's because I went for a shower and put on my PJs, and I got my derpy and my Susie. My derpy and my Susie. So yeah, so actually, let me calculate how many pages we have left, and I'll let you know exactly where I'm up to. Okay, so I got like 30 pages left. Let's see how much we can read before I have to go make dinner. Are we gonna be stuck in a stupid spot? Hopefully not. What? Okay. Okay, quick word. I hate this thing. He can like go shove it where the sun don't shine. He is like everything that you can probably expect from like a arranged marriage, and he is full of himself. So bad, so bad. And he gets drunk. This is a bad mix, isn't it? Jeez, okay. Okay, so we're up to chapter 7, so we only have 3 more chapters. So I'm gonna try to smash them out tonight, but for the time being, I probably have time for 1 more chapter. So I'm gonna go for it, I think. Yeah, we're gonna... Nah, I need to go do dinner. I need to go do dinner, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna try to smash it last free tonight. So see you guys soon. Hey guys, so we've had dinner, and we're going to continue reading. I've got 2 chapters left, so I'll see you in 2 chapters. I don't know if that's annoying. Just let me know down below. And meanwhile, maybe just like, subscribe. Yeah, we have to start doing this earlier so people actually see it. So back to the book, back to reading. Guys, and if I have my way, there will be no other. Capskits. Oh, he got a challenge, so he went for it. This is so good. Oh, this is trouble. So the guy that she just said wasn't the tied her up. Naked almost, I think. Wasn't the guy that came back through the door. See. So why is he covered in blood? He'll be punished. That's for sure. You get him, gal. Well, that was dramatic, but nonetheless sweet. Yeah. So I wasn't expecting to finish today, but then I had like 2 chapters left, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish, because why the hell not? I may as well just finish tonight. So like in that last like couple of paragraphs, all I was thinking in my mind is like that song, but it's like, you should see me in a crown. I'm gonna run this effing town. Yeah. That's a song that I was like, ah, yeah. That reminds me exactly of what that song is. So, yeah. Make sure you like this video. Check out Demi Clorissa and all her books. She's definitely one to keep your eye on. So, definitely. She's got more of Mia's journey. So make sure you definitely read that series too. So, pretty Mia there. As the book says, long live the queen. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, and keep an eye out for the next perfume box in another 3 months. And in the meantime, I'm going to be trying to upload more. So if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see any of that. So make sure you do that. Yeah, I'm watching you. I've got my eye on you. I know what you're doing. So, okay, bye guys. Evening. Yawning? Yarning? Yawning. 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 These yawning hearts. So she's got a short story in here, which is super short. I can't speak English. My head, from my head. All the things you said, all the things. This is the all the things you said, from my head. Oh. Sorry guys, my next one is playing radio. Now I feel like watching Huge Rivalry. Again. I promise I do not have a problem. Not at all. Right, let's continue and try to not listen to that song. Because I will stop and cheated rivalry, or maybe the 3rd time, maybe 4th.